Hey guys there, and welcome. It's Sheshgame here for another Advanced Warfare video. Today I've got a best class setup for you guys. Haven't done one of these in ages, so I've always been meaning to do it, but I've just been too busy with other videos. And if you guys do enjoy it, like, be super awesome and really help me out. Anyway, let's get on to today's best class setup. So the whole best class setup playlist will be in the description just for you guys to know that. But yeah, today we're doing the EM-1, which is an absolutely awesome weapon. Here you can see in my best class setup I'm using the EM-1 Quantum, but during the gameplay I'm not sure which one I was using. I did the gameplay absolutely ages ago. I think I went on like a 10 streak towards the end, so it was very good gameplay. And let's get into it. So the first thing obviously you're going to want is your EM-1, and I love the EM-1 because it's got unlimited ammo and it's just quite a nice weapon. They've recently updated it, so stats have gone up and down. What you're seeing now in this gameplay is different stats to what it will be now, because I'm pretty sure it was updated and changed. I might be wrong on that, don't count me on that, but I'm pretty sure it was. Anyway, I've gone with the EM-1, and then for attachments I've gone with the foregrip, which obviously allows, you know, less recoil, which was a big problem with this weapon. I'm not sure if it still is. I'm pretty sure it still is kind of a problem, so foregrip's going to reduce that. And then obviously quick draw grip, because quick draw grip allows you to aim in or aim down sight faster, because that's one of the slow things with this weapon. If it's quite slow aiming in and out of sights, then it's going to be a big problem, because it's a big heavy weapon and you want to get across the map as quickly as possible, but if you're running it's going to take ages to aim down sight with a big heavy thing. So that's why you want quick draw grip. And then finally I've gone with a wild card, which is primary gunfighter, I think, which allows you to have 3 attachments. For the third one I went for red dot sight, just because you need some kind of sight. I don't like the one it has originally. It's got like a circle and a little prick coming up. I don't really like that, so I've just gone with the red dot sight, but you can go with whatever you want. That's just my preference. And then in terms of perks, perk 1 I went for lightweight, just so it allows you to run faster because you're really slow with this thing. And then I didn't bother going for a second perk 1, so I just went straight on to perk 2. Perk 2 I've gone with gung ho, so it allows you to kind of, you know, kind of have your gun always ready, so that you can at least hip fire if you come across someone, so you don't have to like pull out your gun, and it's just quicker response time and quicker reactions to the enemy, so that's going to be very helpful to you guys. And then finally for perk 3 I went for toughness, so that you have reduced you know, flinch when someone shoots at you, because basically if you are using this weapon and well, basically with this weapon you're not going to be running around, you're not going to be flying too much, you're not going to be boost jumping too much, you're going to be more on the ground if anything, because it's quite a heavy weapon and quite difficult to move around, so you're more likely to be on the ground more often. So therefore if you're on the ground, you're going to be more vulnerable, I want to say, maybe to, you know, getting like flinching, or you know, like that kind of effect from people shooting you. So you're more likely to have that on the ground, so therefore toughness will kind of reduce that, and you'll be able to kind of fight back more, which with this weapon normally the only reason why you die is because you're maybe a second or 2 away from dealing damage. You always deal damage, sometimes you don't quite deal enough. This is going to help you to deal even more damage. And then for those times that you are boost jumping, and I boost jump quite a lot just because I love doing that, and because it's the fast way to get around the map, it's efficient, I use blast suppressor, so it means that that ping doesn't come up on the map that shows your that you're using your exo, so you're not going to be alerting enemies or anything, so it's going to be very useful. And next we've got our set of score streaks. Oh, by the way, I just want to quickly mention, but for perk 3, I used a wild card, perk 3 greed, so I could have that second perk in that perk 3 tier. Now, onto the score streaks then, we've got our first, these are just random score streaks I found, but they're ones that I like. I've changed them slightly now, but back then this was fine, and it's still fine if you guys want to try it out. I think it works well with this class. UAV, as per usual, I put it on support so that you can just earn it quickly, and I've also got threat detection, which means that you can see enemies through walls. They highlight red, which is very useful. And then finally you've got your UAV like directional, so you can actually see arrows on the map which way they're going and stuff, so it's very useful. And then for score streaks, score streak 2, we've got system hack, very awesome, 950 points this one. The last one was support, this one isn't. I've added extra time to it, meaning that it'll last for longer, obviously, and then I've also added the disable exo. It's a very useful module, and it means that obviously people can't boost jump with their exo, and they're limited in what they can do. I'm not even sure if they can punch and stuff, they probably can't even, I don't know. So it's very useful. It's really annoying if you get it done to you, so that's why it's really awesome to have it as a streak. And then for the third score streak, I've gone with the Warbird. I just love something that's in the air for the third and final streak, and I prefer something generally that I can just call in without me having to control. So that's why I've put it on AI, so that it goes and attacks players, and I've also added extra time so it lasts for longer. So that's been the best class setup. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I hope you found it useful. If you have, a like would be super awesome. Make sure you go and check out my recent videos, such as the video I did on the weekend. It's Call of Duty campaign montage, how Advanced Warfare should have ended. I really enjoyed making it. It was a really funny video in my opinion, and I hope you guys enjoyed it too. But that's been all from me, and I'll see you guys on my next video.